Hello, you beautiful human you are. Happy Saturday to you. Coming in live, coming in hot for the breakfast show. It's a surprise episode. So the fact that you came across this, if it's the first time you're coming across a breakfast show, in the comments drop new. I would love to know where it is that you are tuning in from. So just put like new dash, I'm in Michigan, so I would put Michigan. If you're returning, you're like, what's up? We're here for a surprise episode. Drop in the comments, happy Saturday, so that I can say hi. And if you happen to catch this on the replay, I know that that might be you, that would be me, replay / where you're listening in from. And you matter as well. Happy Saturday. It's such an honor to have you be a part of the breakfast episode. We are going to have so much fun this morning. And can I just mention that dessert that we made yesterday, that ice cream? Like, let me just tell you right now, that ice cream was absolutely delicious. And I ate it on my couch at about 9 o'clock last night. And I loved the fact that it tasted like I was eating cheesecake and it was completely guilt-free. So we're coming in hot, we're coming in sassy, and we're getting ready to make breakfast this morning. So as we make breakfast, I want to share with you something. I want to share with you something that changed my life. Because I was the girl that almost, I did everything. And I almost got put on medication called metformin to try so hard to lose weight. And I ended up not doing that. Instead, I got a bunch of Audible books and I listened and I listened and I listened. And in 5 months, after 11 months of struggling to drop an inch, I dropped 30 pounds. And I'm going to share with you exactly how I did that. I'm going to take you through as if you and I were walking on a trail together from day one to where I am today and how I have maintained it. So I'm super pumped up, fired up, and jacked up. If you're currently on a journey where maybe you want to improve your muscle tone, maybe you want to drop weight, maybe you want to have more energy, maybe you want to have less wrinkles or less inflammation and bloating, drop a heart in the comment section because I'm pretty sure what we're going to discuss this morning is going to rock your socks off. So we're going to make breakfast. 3 things if you want to write them down. We're going to pull all of this apart. So don't worry. And this will be available on the replay. Step number 1, is 500 calories worth of protein every day. Tell me if you know how many grams is 500 calories worth of protein. I want you to try to guess in the comment section. So your minimum is 500 calories worth of protein each and every day. Are you ready to write this number down? So you want a minimum of 125 grams of protein. Okay, your minimum. That is actually 500 calories. The average person, as of this morning, the book that I'm reading called The Obesity Fix, the average person is putting 3,100 calories in their mouth. So we can definitely put in the comments, I can, I will, I am. Okay? And if you think that's going to be a struggle, drop in the comments guide if you don't have my protein guide that helped me in many ways. If you know, for 5 months, I never fell below 125 grams of protein. And there were days, like yesterday, I got 161 grams of protein. So that guide is definitely the blueprint of helping you if you feel like it's going to be a struggle to get 125 grams of protein. And of course, I'm more than happy to share it with you. But because the comments disappear, how can I point you to that guide? It's right here for you. Thebreakfastshow.net will have protein guide, FREE, click here, okay? So you can't miss it. It's the first thing that pops up at you. It says breakfast guide, FREE, click here. That's what you want to pick up. That's going to help you, okay? Number 2 is the water intake situation. I only drank water when I brushed my teeth. I didn't understand the importance of drinking water. How much water do you need every day? I want you to tell me that in the comments. The term is actually really cool. The term liposuction, okay? That term was created off of the word lipolysis, which is actually how your body burns fat holistically. Tell me that's not freaking incredible. Okay, and in order to do this, the first step in the lipolysis process is called hydrolysis, which means it needs half of your current weight in ounces of water. So maybe you're like, well, I'm 260 pounds, that's 130 ounces. That's correct, okay? And how you're gonna do it, correct, lady, it's half of your weight. And how you're gonna do it, if I should share like all my favorite secrets, drop a heart, because it was something that I once went from like being really bad at. I call it from the 0 to hero, and now I absolutely crush it, okay? Number 3 is your mindset. You see, we don't realize that, like the farmer, when he goes to the land to go plant crop, if he plants nightshade, the land doesn't care. It's going to give him nightshade. If he plants corn, the land doesn't care. He's getting corn. And your mind is even more powerful than that land, right? Because there's only one of your mind. But because it was given to us for free, we kind of take it for granted, right? So if you plant positivity, it's bringing you positivity. If you plant that you can't drink water or that you can't eat enough protein or that you're fat, it's going to bring that to you. See, and that's what happened with me when it came to binge eating, when it came to my sugar addiction. So I'm here to tell you that if there was a book that could start helping you, would you press play on it? Would you actually listen to that Audible book? Do you actually want to come more positive? Do you want to be more happy? Do you want to fulfill and get the demons out of your mind and turn it into, hey, you are awesome. You can do hard things. Okay? Your new mantra is this. The book is called Change Your Paradigm, Change Your Life by Bob Proctor. It's an Audible book on Amazon. Again, I'll mention it, Change Your Paradigm, Change Your Life by Bob Proctor. Okay? I want you to put a sticky note in your car, on your curling iron, on your makeup case, near your laundry room, so that when you're doing those things, you're now fulfilling a need in your mind to take the gap between being positive, coachable, willing to grow, and shifting that past paradigm into now a new paradigm, okay? And then the water tip, wake up to like a sticky note next to your bed that says water, okay? Wake up. What's the first thing that you look at? What's the first thing that you look at in the morning? Mine is, I grab my phone. It's my alarm system. So on it, I have a note that says, water is how you burn fat, okay? And every 90 minutes, I make myself drink 90 Mississippi's worth of water. Literally, I'm like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. And all day long, I just repeat that process, okay? So in the comments, if that was helpful, drop a 1. You also can set a timer on your phone. You can also put the clock button on your phone. Go to clock, go to timer, label it, and every 90 minutes you can have that pop up, okay? So do you want to make ice cream this morning? I need ice cream for later. I find on the weekends it's like my sweet spot. So if I make some type of cheesecake ice cream, like literally it's going to be filled to here. We are going to just devour it, okay? So this specific ice cream will have over 35 grams of protein. Over 35 grams of protein, you will burn over 30 calories eating it, okay? If I were to tell you that I have to be honest with you, every day within 1 hour of waking up, I always have 30 grams of protein within 1 hour of waking up. Okay. I used to wake up and be like, I don't want to eat. It's disgusting. I trained my body to eat. Okay. Now it wakes up and it looks forward to it. Why? Your metabolism starts to crank to improve the muscle tone without strength training. Number 2, you burn 30% more calories. And number 3, you feel full longer. So you never have that time during the day where all of a sudden your body can't catch up and you feel hungry all the time. And when you have that feeling, even if you're not a big eater or you don't make yourself eat food, it stores your next meals as fat. So maybe you're not a big eater and maybe you're like, why am I putting weight on? That's the reason why. So if I should share one of my biggest tips with protein, drop in the comments a heart. Like you will never again wonder, is this protein that I'm eating? Is my protein powder high protein? Is my protein bars a good bang for my buck? Is what I have in my cabinet, do you want me to share something with you? Okay? You burn 30% more calories eating protein. It turns your body into a thermostat because it takes longer to break it down. Isn't that amazing, Casey? Yes. Okay, so here's the deal. I forgot what I said, but, okay, so look at, so like within 30 minutes of waking, or within 1 hour of waking up, okay, I had my famous, and you know me, I take my David bar, I put it in the microwave for 3 seconds, not in the wrapper, and I eat it, okay? I'm going to teach you something. All you need to know how to do is take your pointer finger. Take your pointer finger. Show me your pointer finger. Okay? You cover the last number of what you see on the calories. So all you do is, number 1, point your finger. Number 2, when you move over to calories, take the last number. Okay? And cover it. What are you left with when you cover the last number of calories? So if you have 150 and I cover the last number, can you tell me what I'm left with? What am I left with? So 150, I have to cover the last number of what I see in the calories. What am I left with? I'm left with a 1 and a 5. So if I go over to protein, is there 1 or 5 or greater? There's 28. That goes to tell me that this is an amazing bang for your buck. So the David bar has 0 sugar. It's a bar that actually tastes absolutely delicious. Dr. Hubbard had it on his podcast as the cleanest bar. It does not taste like chalky butt. It's delicious. Okay, you can only find it online. If you didn't know about David, drop David in the comments. You don't have to spend all day trying to find him. I can attach a link for you. And I think right now you can get a 4-pack of his bars for free with 10% off and free shipping if you get a 12-pack of his bars. I'm pretty sure that's what he's doing right now. So you're looking at 28 grams of protein, 150 calories. You'll burn 35 calories just eating this bar. So now it goes down to 120 calories and there's no sugar. Okay, there's like 7 ingredients. That is it. Chocolate brownie batter is my favorite. Then the cinnamon roll, then cake batter, then cookie dough, then blueberry muffin. But none of them disappointed me. Okay, for your David bar, because the comments will disappear, yes, I have one every day within 1 hour of waking up. Within 1 hour of waking up, I have a David bar. Okay, thebreakfastshow.net has the David bar. You cannot miss it. Every time that you use that, every time, it's not gluten, it's not dairy free, but it's gluten free. Every time that you use the breakfastshow.net link for the David bar, you're getting free shipping. That's saving you $8. I think $8.99. So reuse that link. You're better off if you're questioning like protein powders and protein shakes and protein bars. You're better off supplementing than being deficit inside of protein. It's actually recommended to supplement so that all of your food isn't coming from meat and dairy. Okay, so the breakfastshow.net has that. If you're just hopping on and you're looking for that free protein guide for this morning, the breakfastshow.net has the free protein guide. You cannot miss it. Okay, so David bar, free protein guide is there. So let's play one more time just to make sure that we understand. So if I look at the back of, say I look at the back of this, you need to teach me and help me. So I look at the last number of calories and all I know is I cover the last number. It doesn't matter if it's 1,000. I cover the last number of the calorie. What do I see when I do that? It's like hide and seek. So if I have a 6 and a 0, I covered the last number. Please tell me what I'm left with. What am I left with? Okay. So 6 and a 0. What am I left with? I then just move down to protein, which every label is going to have your macronutrients. Protein, fats, and carbs is what stands for macronutrients. And the only reason why I drilled that into my head is because, unfortunately, I thought it was all about calorie counting. Drop a heart if you think that weight loss is about calories, okay? And you know what? If you think it's about calories, you're about to have your world absolutely rocked with what I'm about to teach you, okay? So anyone answer 6? Good job, Debbie. So 6 is in here. Is there 6 or greater in this Greek yogurt? There's 12. This is an amazing bang for your buck. So you now know when you go look at your Greek yogurts and stuff, when you go look at your protein powder, is it a good bang for your buck? Tell me in the comments if you understand, and if you're still confused, let me know. More than happy to explain it, okay? So we're gonna pop this open. Here's the deal to weight loss. For 11 months, I did not drop an inch. Do you wanna know why? Because I wasn't getting the proper percentage of protein, fats, and carbs, okay? If you were to today go into an app, so Kimberly, you just take the last number of the calories on anything that you're eating, and you literally cover the last number. So this is 60, you cover it. What are you left with? Whatever you're left with when you move down to protein on the label, does it have that or greater? And if it does, hello, Michelle. If it does, then that's a good bang for your buck. If it doesn't, what we would do, let's get one that's not a good bang for your buck. If it doesn't, like let's look at these refried beans, okay? We have 80 calories. We covered the last number of the calories, okay? Help me. So Kimberly, what am I left with? When I have 80 and I covered the last number, what am I left with? I then go to protein. Is there 8 or greater? There's 5. Uh-oh. So now I would go to serving size, which is half a cup, and I would turn that into 1/4 of a cup. And I would go find a food that when I covered the last number of the calories, it has that or greater in it. So we still have our favorite foods. We still have a Pop-Tart. We still have mimosas, but we add on the back end of something that's high protein. Does that make sense? And we cut back on the portion of what's not a good bang for our buck. Does that make sense? So we're gonna pour this inside of here. If you were to go into an app today and say that you were to put all your food, I don't want you to give up foods, I don't want you to give up desserts, I don't want you to give up alcohol, and I don't want you to follow a meal plan, okay? If you were to do that, at the end of the day, are you certain that on average, 35% of the calories or greater are coming from protein? Is 40% of the calories or less coming from your fats and your carbs, okay? The graph's always gonna equal 100%. So let's look at my food from yesterday, okay? So when I look at this graph, this tells me, okay, look at this. This tells me, it's kind of hard to see it, that 39% of my food came from protein. So 30%, 39% of my food came from protein. It's not really good at showing, is it? Okay, see that? This is the graph that it's gonna look like. If you've never seen this, drop a 1 in the comments. Drop a 1, because this is why you are going to drop massive amounts of weight. So 39% of my food came from protein. Is that 35% or greater? Yes. 34% of my calories came from carbs. Is that 40% or less? Yes. 27% came from fat. Is that 40% or less? Yes. So when I go to energy now, did I stay within my energy levels? I went over by 4. So that when you get a meal plan from someone, they're giving you macros, but they're not teaching you. They are giving you macros, they are not teaching you. So here's the deal. I ended up mastering and teaching macronutrients in 5 days. So here's what I get to give to you now. If I offer you for the next 7 days to just go into an app, I'm gonna have you go into an app. It's based, this exact app, it's gonna be based on you, your age, your height, your weight, your activity level. Are you a male or a female? And you have to realize every day you're gonna eat different, unless you're on a meal plan, okay? Unless you're measuring. I'm not doing like it, so you're always gonna be eating different, and you should be. At the end of the day, I see your percentages. And if you're not falling within range, I coach you and teach you how to fall within range without giving up foods, desserts, or alcohol. Like, hey, it's okay that you had the tacos. Hey, next time the sauce was high in fat, get it on the side and dip your fork. Or because your fat was high, instead of 2 tablespoons of olive oil, you could have done 1. Or instead of the 2 eggs you had, pop out 1 egg yolk. I teach you. So what if I could teach you how to do that and you start melting fat, blasting your metabolism, and you now know how to track your macros, not your calories? Would you do it? Would you go into an app for the next 7 days and put your food in an app, and that's all you're asked to do, and then be coachable? You will master macronutrients. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being, Michelle, I'm not interested. I'm going to keep doing meal plans. I'm going to stay over here and keep dieting. I'm going to stay over here and keep taking my metabolism and take it from the floor. And you're like, 10 is show me the way. I want to master macros within 7 days. You will master in 5 days. I guarantee it. Drop a 10 in the comments. You will also get today, yes, my 10-minute abs workout. You're going to have a grocery shopping haul to Costco and Kroger today where I'm live in the store so you can see the wine that I put in my cart. You can see my grocery shopping haul. I give you a list. You also are going to get, guess what? You're going to get an app where right now I could take a picture of my refrigerator. Drop a 1 if you ever struggle with what to eat. Drop a 1. I could literally take a picture of my fridge right now. Watch this. I'm not even kidding you. Could you imagine taking a picture of your fridge right now and going into an app that you are going to have for life, that we are going to train based on you, and I'm going to help you. This comes with your macros training. I'm going to attach the photo and say, Give me 3 recipes that have a minimum of 35 grams of protein for under 350 calories. This is breakfast. I'm typing it to it because I need that. I have no clue what to cook. It's gonna give me in 3 seconds, based on what's in your fridge. I have a high protein veggie egg white scramble with yogurt, strawberry protein yogurt bowl, or a creamy cauliflower protein shake. Can you get that for life? You get that app that tracks your percentage of protein, fats, and carbs for life. Okay? You get all of this for a one-time fee of $67. Next week, it's going up to $97. But do you want to know what else you get with it? My live event, which is the Real Power Play Challenge, that starts May 12th for that entire week, the 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th, for 30-minute live sessions behind the scenes with me. You get to be a part of it. Can you imagine what we're going to do together behind closed doors? I'm going to take you to 20 books that I've read Audible and teach you every nitty-gritty thing. It will blow your mind, and you now get to be a participant and don't have to worry about getting a ticket. So you get all of those bonuses, and you get to start putting your food in an app today without changing anything and learn macros and drop massive amounts of weight, whether you're 70, 50, 20, 30, 18. Here's what I need you to do is drop Power Play in the comments if you are ready to be a Power Play student of mine. This is not like any course that you've ever gotten. This isn't a course where you go off on your own. This is you and I behind the scenes with my phone number. You'll have my personal phone number. Like, do you want to see the people this morning messaging me literally, and I literally send them an audio note every single day? So like right here, this girl sent me. Is her protein 30%? It's right on the dot. Carbs 37%, fat 33%. She stayed within her calories. Guess what I sent her? I sent her a voice note. You are going to get this from me every single day. 3% over. Every day. You cannot fail. It's going from $67 to $97. You have to stop, drop, go to thebreakfastshow.net, and you will see Power Play. There is no catch. There is no monthly fee. Everything that happens with your Protein Power Play course and the Protein Power Play Challenge starting on the 12th of May, you have lifetime access to, including my book. Everything is stored for you virtually that you have access to, and starting today, tomorrow's day 1, but you can start today in your app. You have 7 days behind the scenes to put your food in an app and to get a voice note from me. I guarantee you master macronutrients in 5 days. You have 7 days with me. There is no catch. If you didn't get the free protein guide, thebreakfastshow.net, the first thing that's going to pop out at you is going to say free protein guide. Make sure you get it. If you don't have my recipe book that launched, do you want 40 plus recipes that have over 20 grams of protein? Drop recipe in the comments if you didn't get it. It's going from $27 to $97 next week. Those recipes have breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and desserts for you. Right here, thebreakfastshow.net has it under Power Plate, because the power behind these recipes that I have created, that are family friendly, that are delicious, are powerful. And I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm here to teach you healthy living, to teach you how I dropped 30 pounds in 5 months after struggling for 11 months to drop an inch. I didn't give up any foods, desserts, or alcohol. I never have to follow a meal plan ever again. I never have to buy packaged foods from a company that I kept buying packaged foods from. I don't have to do Weight Watchers anymore. If you're ready for me to show you the way, drop Power Play. Okay? So thebreakfastshow.net has Power Plate. That's my recipe book. Power Plate. The price is going from $27 to $97 next week. My Power Play ticket, lifetime access to everything, a one-time fee of $67 is going up to $97. There will be a time this is not offered where you cannot personally have my phone number in the back of your pocket. You came across this morning, Saturday, for a freaking reason. Think of all the reasons why yes, instead of all the reasons of why no. Okay? So that's there for you. So we're gonna add a scoop, because I'm making chocolate peanut butter cup. We're adding a scoop of protein powder, okay? Drop a 1 in the comments if you have a protein powder that you love, and share it with us. Here's what you want to look for in protein powder. Ready? Less than 4 grams of carbs, less than 1 gram of sugar, 8 or less ingredients, no soy, gluten-free. Mine is all of those. No dairy ingredients, no soy, gluten-free, less than 8 ingredients, taste amazing, doesn't taste like chalk, and it's non-GMO and organic, okay? If you're looking for the Justine's Chocolate Peanut Butter Cup, it is the #1, okay? You will never find it at Costco or at Sam's Club. You can find it on their site. They have 25 plus flavors. You'll never get sick of protein powder if you change the flavors. Every week with this, I'm making fluffy pancakes. I'm making muffins. I'm making milkshakes. I'm making cottage cheese bread. You name it, I'm making pita chips now out of it. Cinnamon apple, like I'm telling you, you'll never get sick of it. If you want 15% off today and you want to try the Justine's Chocolate Peanut Butter Cup or the Fruity Pebbles or the Cookies and Creamy, my top 3 out of the 25 plus they have, drop link in the comments. You don't have to go to the store. You save your time, you save your gas, and the store is only going to have chocolate or vanilla. What concerns me about that is you're probably going to get sick of that flavor, okay? So we're going to add the Justine's Chocolate Peanut Butter Cup. There's 140 calories in 2 scoops, okay, with 20 grams of protein. So we're looking at an amazing bang for your buck. You can get 15% off, and I think right now they're offering you 30 days of unlimited workouts for free as well. That link, because the comments will disappear. Remember your David bar, that's brand new, has 150 calories for 28 grams of protein, okay? You can only find him online. I have it every day within 1 hour of waking up. 1 hour of waking up, I have a David bar every day. It is the cleanest bar. There is 0 sugar, okay? TheBreakfastShow.net has the Orgain protein powder link. Every time you use that code, guess what? You are getting 15% off. Every time you go to Orgain, you are getting 15% off. Something I highly recommend of theirs is their creatine, their protein powder, okay? TheBreakfastShow.net also has the David bar. You will not miss that gold wrapper. You can only find him online, but they ship today. And my free protein guide with this morning's ice cream recipe. Your free protein guide says FREE, yes. Okay, so we're gonna add to this the second thing for weight loss. You're never gonna believe me, is insoluble fiber. Insoluble fiber. Drop that in the comment section. I thought that I could supplement insoluble fiber, okay? You cannot take a supplement for insoluble fiber. You have to be getting it through fruits and vegetables, okay? Because you wanna know why? It makes me feel full and satiety so that for the rest of the day I never overconsume. My glucose levels will stay even keel instead of spiking up or dropping low, which signals the brain that you're hungry. And then if you don't feed it, which they tested this on mice, then it stores your meals as fat, so you're eating a very little amount, but you're putting weight on. You burn 30% more calories, so now the thermostat of your metabolism is turned on, and it's improving your muscle tone. And the longer we can improve our muscle tone, after the age of 30, you're losing 1%. Well, guess what? The longer we can sit there and nurture the muscle tone, the likely we are to have more muscle on our body. Lower chances of osteoporosis. On top of having lower chances of osteoporosis, you're burning more calories, more muscle, more energy expenditure. So there's lots of benefits why, okay? I found myself when I was fasting and stuff, insoluble and soluble fiber should be 6 cups total every day. That is fruits and vegetables. You never want more than 3 cups of fruit. Your fruit should be berries. Why? Berries like blackberries, raspberries, strawberries, they are the best bang for your buck because they're the highest in fiber. They are the highest in antioxidants, and they are the lowest on the glycemic index chart, okay? If you want to do 6 cups of veggies, do 6 cups of veggies. If you want to do 5 cups of veggies, do 5 cups of veggies. You have to have 6 cups total, and I know it's going to be a struggle at first, so aim for 1 to 2 cups this week. Next week, aim for 2 to 3. Do you want to know how you're deficit in protein, or in insoluble and soluble fiber? Inflammation and bloating in the gut, visceral fat around the stomach area. Okay, so if you knew me, all my weight was in like the C-section area of my stomach, the sides of my hips. And then when I did lose it, I had inflammation and bloating. Okay, all greens, leafy greens. Your broccoli, your cauliflower, your cucumbers, your snap peas, your sugar peas, all of those. Okay, so here's the deal. When you start getting the proper amount of insoluble and soluble fiber, you're gonna start going number two to 3 times a day. Your inflammation and bloating in the gut, oh my gosh, and you feel full longer than you do eating protein with fiber. Okay, if you learned something new, drop a heart. Alexa, what are 8 positive benefits of cinnamon on your health?
Here's something I found on the web. Some health benefits commonly associated with cinnamon may include providing antioxidants, reducing inflammation, preventing heart disease, lowering blood sugar levels, preventing diabetes, preventing cancer, preventing bacterial and fungal infection, improving insulin sensitivity.
If you just learned something new about cinnamon, drop a kissy face in the comment section. That right there is going to make you feel absolutely incredible within your first 24 hours on cinnamon. But please note, we're not talking about regular cinnamon. We are talking about Ceylon cinnamon. Drop Ceylon in the comment section. I do not use regular cinnamon. I use Ceylon cinnamon. Ceylon, okay? You want 2 dashes a day, 2 pinches a day of Ceylon cinnamon. Don't do regular cinnamon. This is from Amazon. Drop link in the comments if you don't want to spend all day looking for a Ceylon cinnamon. Regular cinnamon has a little bit of a correlation to elevating kidney levels. The Ceylon does not. The recipe for this morning's ice cream is right here, Lindsay or Lisa. TheBreakfastShow.net has free protein guide. That's where you can find this morning's recipe. The first thing that pops up says FREE protein guide. Okay? For the link, you will find it TheBreakfastShow.net under Amazon Finds. You cannot miss it. It says Amazon Finds. You will see the Ceylon cinnamon. You will also see the creamy cashew octonut butter that we're going to add to this morning's recipe. Drop a heart in the comments if you ever snack on almonds, cashews, any type of nuts, any type of seeds. Drop a heart. Seeds, nuts, peanut butters, any type of butters, any type of cheese, any type of avocados, any type of trail mix, any type of olives or olive oils, okay? Those foods are amazing for you, but right now, over 70% of people are over consuming them. Do you want to know why? Okay, there are 9 calories per gram of fat. Put a 9 in the comments if you heard that right. There are 9 calories per gram of fat. Okay, there are 4 calories per gram of carb. 4 calories per gram of protein. So we live in a world where we think olives and olive oil and avocados and peanuts and nuts, and we're snacking on this. You cannot, our number 1 rule is 20 grams of protein minimum per meal per snack. You would have to eat 800 calories worth of cashews to get that. You would have to have 8 tablespoons worth of peanut butter to have that. You would have to have 4 avocados to be able to have that. So we have to pull back on those portions. When we look at the back of nut butters and it says 2 tablespoons, we never need more than 1. When we look at the back at cheese and we see 1/4 of a cup, we never need more than 2 tablespoons. When we look at the serving size of an avocado, which is 1/4 of a cup, we need 2 tablespoons. We have got to be getting 20 to 30 grams of protein with every meal and every snack. Otherwise, your macronutrients will be way off. If you're confused, I need you to drop Power Play, because that tells me that I need to start you in my course today as a Power Play student. And this isn't just like any other course. This is a course where you have my phone number and you're put in an app that is mirrored to only you. You're going to start losing weight today. Your age, your height, your weight, your activity level, and the fact that you're a male or a female, that's your fingerprint. You go into an app and you start putting your food in there today, and that's all I ask of you. Don't give up foods and desserts or alcohol anymore. Don't buy meal plans. That's not teaching you anything. That is literally deliberating and taking your metabolism and basically putting it in dirt and spitting on it. You have to stop doing that. You need the proper percentage of macronutrients. 35% or greater of your calories have to come from protein, and every day you're eating different calories. I have to teach you this. I have to teach you this. Up to 40% of your calories can come from fats and carbs. You will unleash this in 5 days, guaranteed. You have 7 days with me. You have my 10-minute abs workout now. You have an app that I just took a picture of my refrigerator and got 3 recipes for over 30 grams of protein. You'll have that for life. You'll have the app that tracks your percentage of protein, fats, and carbs. You won't have to go premium in the app. It's free. You'll have access to my live event. Can you imagine behind the scenes with me starting May 12th? That entire week with me. A whole live on life, longevity, lifespan, mindset, positivity. I'm working with Mary right now, who traveled the world who was Tony Robbins' vice president for 18 years and has done over 3 miles on the road with him. You don't want to be behind the scenes for an event like that with me? Drop Power Play. Your ticket is sickening. It's $67 one time, no reoccurring fee, and it's going up next week to $97. If you heard this today and you're 70 or 80, you don't have to be tech savvy. Why are you not in my Power Play? Drop in the comments so I can help you understand more what it is that you're saying no to. Because this will be something I don't offer forever. I'm not going to keep giving my phone number out, but I'm in a season right now while my real peptides are being created in a lab where I can do this. So drop in the comments Power Play. Here's what you have to do. TheBreakfastShow.net has Power Play. You will not miss it. If you don't have my 40 plus recipes, drop recipe in the comments. Every recipe has over 20 grams of protein. Can you even believe that? Every single recipe has over 20 grams of protein. There's breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and desserts for you. Okay? My recipe book that just launched. $97 today, $27. Go to thebreakfastshow.net. You will see Power Plate. Plate and power. It is so powerful when you have food that you love eating and you lose weight. It is so powerful when your family can become involved in eating high protein meals. TheBreakfastShow.net has Power Play ticket. The doors are opening to that May 12th event. You guarantee a spot. You will not have that inside of your 7-day course if you don't go get your ticket. It's launching. The Power Play at thebreakfastshow.net. The Power Plate is the recipe book. If you didn't get today's recipe, drop ice cream in the comments. Thebreakfastshow.net. It's under my protein guide, F-R-E-E. Protein guide, F-R-E-E. Okay? Yes, it is free. Yes, there is no catch. Okay? So, we're going to add to this. Should I add cream cheese or peanut butter? Okay, I'm going to measure. I'm going to get a handy dandy tablespoon. I think I want to do cream cheese. I'm making more of like a chocolate mousse strawberry cheesecake ice cream. I'm going to freeze it in the freezer. Where did I put it? Over here. Here's the deal with your peanut butter. You're going to faint, okay? You're going to faint when you hear this. Did you know the first ingredient listed on anything that you put into your mouth? Write in the comments, first ingredient. So if you were to look at something like my peanut butter and it says sugar for the first ingredient, that is what you find the absolute most of. The last ingredient is what you can find the least of. So you're learning. How old are you and you're just now learning this? Put a 1 in the comments if you just learned something new. You have to make sure your tablespoons, it's not heaping over. Okay, it's level. My peanut butter on my knife was like 7 tablespoons. If you put too much energy in your body, it doesn't matter if it's olive oil. It doesn't matter if it's a Twinkie. You put too much in, it stores as F-A-T. Fat, okay? Fat. So, first ingredient listed in anything. What we find the most of. Last ingredient, what we find the least of. My first ingredient was sugar in my peanut butter. My last ingredient was peanuts. It should have been called sugar butter. Your peanut butter, your nut butter, it should literally say peanuts or almonds or cashews. That is it. The one that I use is the creamy cashew octonut butter. It's from Amazon. Drop link in the comments if you want it. It is a creamy cashew octonut butter. It is absolutely to die for. I use it in my infused muffin recipe. There's one recipe, it's cashews, it's clean. You can only find it online at Amazon, okay? How cool is this blender? You put a lid on it. I can carry it with me in the car, take it to work, and the lid is what blends it up, okay? It's less than 50 bucks. It's lasted me 10 years. That's also on Amazon, okay? For that link, it's right. The Ceylon cinnamon that's in here. Remember, not regular cinnamon, Ceylon. Ceylon Simple Truth Organic Cinnamon, along with the creamy cashew octonut butter, and your blender is underneath Amazon Finds, okay? Amazon, Finds. Amazon Finds. For the ice cream recipe, Linda, thebreakfastshow.net, it's under my free protein guide, FREE, free protein guide. Okay, that's where you'll find the recipe. That guide will help you get 20 to 30 grams of protein minimum per meal per snack. Thebreakfastshow.net. We're going to put the lid on top of this and we're going to blend up our ice cream and we're going to place it in the freezer. Okay? Yep, you heard me right. We're going to place it in the freezer. I was trying to find a little bit of a... If you want to add any type of like sugar-free cheesecake jello or pistachio, okay? Everything in moderation, that is A-okay. Especially if you're getting, you know, half of your weight in ounces of water. If you really push hard and you get, you know, a gallon of water, you're flushing toxins out all day long, okay? You will be fine. Where's the blender? Right here. All you do is put it on top of this cup. Tell me this isn't amazing. Punch it in, plug it in, and like I said, it's less than 50 bucks. I now freeze it in the freezer, and when I want to take it out, I can put it in a big bowl and set it in there while it dethaws. Or, oh my gosh, it is to die for. To die for. So I'm going to take a big spoon. Put it on top, and now put it in the freezer. It's ice cream for tonight. It's ice cream for tonight. All right, so the second thing we talked about is water. Half of your weight in ounces of water each and every day. Have that 90-minute timer set. Stop, drop, and drink half of your weight in ounces of water by setting a 90-minute timer. Every 90 minutes, drinking 15 Mississippi's worth of water. And the third was the book, Change Your Paradigm, Change Your Life by Bob Proctor. Okay? As of for the launch for my peptide that's coming, which is the Scoop peptide, which your body thinks it's mimicking a workout, major benefits to weight loss. It is going to be the new holistic approach to the weight loss shot that is mimicking that you have the GLP-1 hormone in your body when you actually don't. It's mimicking that, but it's a peptide. I don't know if you know much about peptides, but it's right now being made in the lab, and I only have 15,000 of them. Drop in the comments, launch, if you are not on that launch list. You are going to drop massive amounts of weight. Massive. Okay? So also, what does it do? Recell production. Hello, look at this skin. Like I'm almost 40 years old. Okay? More cell reproduction. More cells are going to be turning over. So vitality, longevity, energy, gut, weight loss, improvement to muscle tone. Okay? So that's with that. You want to make sure you're on my VIP list for the launch of that peptide and also my hydrogen drink. Hydrogen water is so, if you follow Gary Brecka, holy crap. He's the real human, over 2.5 million followers. Hydrogen water is what gets the oxygen in the body, the blood, in basically boiling. More clarity, better clarity. Is it safe? Yeah, peptides are amino chains in your body. and they're created within the gut, and they start to age and deteriorate and decline as you become older. Well, guess what? Tools, technology, and science has come in. Yes, they're very healthy. They mimic as if they're being made within the gut, but they're made within a lab. And they're basically microdosed to you. Okay? You have to be on my launch list. Make sure you drop launch. If you're not on it, you'll be one of the first to know. Once they're sold out, they're sold out. You also have an opportunity to be, these are farm grade, pharmaceutical grade and FDA approved, the first ones to the marketplace. And they'll be in hydrogen water drink. You shake it up, it turns yellow. When it turns yellow, it's now activated, that the hydrogen has been activated. You drink it, and that hydrogen is in your body for 8 hours. You are gonna feel absolutely incredible. I'm telling you, you don't have to be dragging butt all the time and force yourself to walks and stuff. Okay? There's also an opportunity behind it for you to be part of a ground floor opportunity to start making a lot of money promoting it. A ton of money. Okay? I'm going to go from the 6-figure earner where I used to be multiple to a 7-figure income earner. And a lot of times it's about timing. Okay? So for that launch, you have to be on my VIP list 100%. And for that, you go to thebreakfastshow.net. When you click on that protein guide, that's going to put you on the VIP list. Okay? Protein guide will put you on the VIP list. So thebreakfastshow.net has protein guide, FREE. Click here. That's where you will click to be on my launch list. Make sure you are up to date with messages that are coming in. Do not unsubscribe. Do not delete. I've got over 15,000 people on this list. This is a revolutionary change. It's called Nueva that is coming. And there is nothing out there that compares to it. Nothing. Okay? So if you don't have my free protein guide, thebreakfastshow.net has it along with this morning's recipe. If you don't have my recipe book, drop recipe book. Okay? If you want in on my 5-day reset for Monday, not the power play. It's a full metabolic reset to your metabolism and your gut within 5 days. I give you a pamphlet and I'm like, hey, this is what we're doing together Monday through Friday. You are going to lose a minimum of 5 pounds. Do this. It's going to reset the gut and the metabolism, and your energy is going to be fire burning on the dance floor, and you're never going to have a craving again. You are invited to that with me on Monday. Make sure you drop reset if you didn't get your ticket, because I'm closing those doors tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. Eastern. Is this an all-day C? Is this an all-day C? I don't understand. Yeah, drop reset. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's like a science experiment. It's taking the gut, it's taking the metabolism together and doing like a 180-degree reset to it, guaranteeing you a minimum of 5 pounds of weight loss. Your energy will be lit, on fire. Yep, that's my reset. It's not the power play. Starts Monday. So you have to message me. If you get the reset, thebreakfastshow.net has the reset guide. Can I see it all anytime? Yes, you can see it all anytime for 7 days. You get to have everything for a lifetime. You get everything for a lifetime. Okay? So here's the deal. Thebreakfastshow.net has the 5-day reset guide. You will not miss it. It says 5-day reset guide. That's where that is. You will get it, and then you have to Instagram or Facebook message me saying 5-day reset Monday. You have to. I am behind the scenes having you send me your stuff. Like, I don't have time to be like, oh, Mags, she got it. No. Go to thebreakfastshow.net, get your 5-day reset, then Instagram or Facebook message me 5-day reset Monday. Okay? Your today's ice cream recipe, thebreakfastshow.net, protein guide, FREE. That's where you'll find it. Okay? And then also the recipe book you're asking for, Power Plate. It's called Power Plate. Every recipe has over 20 grams of protein, and there's over 40 of them there for you. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and desserts. Thebreakfastshow.net. It's called the Power Plate. Power Plate. Okay? Any questions, drop them in the comments. I'm getting off. I'm going hiking with my husband and my dogs for like 35 minutes. We run them in a field, and I told my husband I would do it with him this morning. So I need to stick to my word. And then his friend actually lost his father, and we're going to a funeral. So I've got a busy day, so I do have to hop off. I will be back tomorrow morning for the breakfast show. If you have any questions, now is the time to drop them. Drop them right now. And again, for the Power Play challenge starting on the 12th of May, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th for 5 days to hang out with me live in an exclusive private event. The tickets will be launching. The doors will be opening, but you get that ticket for free if you become a Power Play student today. So make sure you drop Power Play. All you do as a student is you put all your food in an app.
What time Tony's practice?
11. You put all your food into an app. I'm getting off right now. Are you going now? Just go after.
Go where? No, we're going to the PRK.
Yeah. Put all your food into an app, okay? And then all you do is I voice note you every night to make sure that you learn macronutrients. 35% of the calories you put into your mouth every day, minimum, have to come from protein for weight loss. Period. 40% or less can come from carbs, 40% or less can come from protein. So your Power Play ticket is $67, one-time fee. You get 7 days with me and my phone number. You get that app for lifetime. You get the ab workout for lifetime, grocery haul for lifetime. You get to be a part of the Power Play for free. It's going from $67 to $97 next week. TheBreakfastShow.net has Power Play. You will see it. You'll get an email that says text message me personally. I am ready, and you'll be started today. Any questions? Any questions at all? We got a lot of stuff to cover. Any questions at all? It's a one-time fee. There's no reoccurring fees. There is no catch. One-time fee.